Hello, it is Breezy Tarot here, back with another pick a card reading. For today, we are going to be taking a look at who you are becoming. Now, we have 4 piles. We have pile number 1 with the King of Cups and the Solidite. We have pile number 2 with the King of Pentacles and the Green Aventurine. We have pile number 3 with the King of Swords and the Amethyst. And we have pile number 4 with the King of Wands and the Orange Calcite. Alright, take a second to pause the video and pick the pile that calls out the most to you. It could be based off of the card, the imagery, or even the crystals. But once you know your pile, go down below and pick the corresponding timestamp, and then we can get right on into your reading. Okay, can't wait to see you guys there. Okay, hi pile number 1. If you picked this card and this stone, then this is gonna be your reading. Now, let's take a closer look at your card. This is going to be your significator, and here is your stone. Now let's hop right on into your reading. So because you guys got the King of Cups as your significator, I am getting the sense that this has a lot to do with your emotions. This transformation is centered around your heart space. This could be in regards to a relationship you're in, or maybe if it's about a career, then I'm seeing it's about finding something that is more emotionally fulfilling. I am seeing that being in touch with your emotions is very, very big for this pile. You could possibly be somebody who is prone to being more logical or sort of thinking with, I think it's the left side of your brain, right? That they say that it's more like in tune with your logic. But if you picked on this pile, that might be something you struggle with, or it could even be vice versa, where you're somebody who's very emotionally in tune, but then when it comes to, logic and reasoning, that you don't feel as connected. And so I think that regardless of how this is resonating for you, I think that those are going to be key players here in your reading. Okay, yep, in the 5 of Cups, I'm seeing very clearly that you are mourning the loss of something. This could have been an old career, an old relationship, whatever it was something that you strongly identified, and you possibly depended on it a lot for emotional stability, pile number 1. And I'm seeing that you're learning to live without it in this next chapter, possibly becoming more independent, becoming somebody who is, I feel like it's so interesting. Okay, for some of you, this is about becoming more in tune with your emotions, finding a relationship or a career that's more fulfilling. For others of you, this is almost like kind of leaning away from this energy. Like, I feel like the people who chose this pile, it's either going to be one of two things. Either it's that you want to find something more emotionally fulfilling, or you're learning to balance your emotions a little more. I am seeing that in the Empress and the Queen of Wands, now is actually a time to be more gentle with yourself. It's really interesting what I'm seeing here, because we have the 5 of Cups and we have the Star. So I feel like you are possibly going through a little bit of a grieving period right now. And maybe that is why there's such a big focus on connecting more with your emotions. Or learning to balance your emotions. I am seeing in the Star that there is almost like a hope here. So I don't think that you're, totally in despair over whatever this loss might have been. I'm seeing that, you are coming out of this time sort of with more hope for what's on the horizon for you. I think that you probably have a lot of trust in the universe, and you trust that the universe is going to guide you in the right direction. And I feel like you're more in the energy of going with the flow, and you're trying to step a little more into your femininity in the sense that you are being open to receiving. Like, I'm just getting the sense that something had to end previously in your life that was not really aligned with the highest version of yourself, and it was something that was very hard for you to let go, but you were able to do it with grace. And I'm seeing that you're moving into a bit of a more receptive time, where you're allowing the abundance and the blessings to come your way. I'm also seeing that through this transition of letting go of whatever this thing was, I'm seeing you're stepping more into your confidence, which is really strong and really amazing. And it's possible that this grief, because I think this cat is supposed to represent like your shadow aspect, right? In the Queen of Wands. So I think that, you know, the direction that you're moving towards, you're actually going to take this loss, this sadness, and you're going to integrate this into your personality in a really powerful way, where it's like you are going to allow this to give you strength, right? Instead of letting it defeat you or take you down, which is really beautiful, and I'm really proud of you, pile number 1. Let's pull more cards on who you are becoming. Who are you becoming? A little more details. I kind of just want to pick the cards, so we're going to do this one, this one, this one, that one, and that one. So let's get into your cards. We have the Knight of Swords. We have the 7 of Wands. Ooh, interesting. Okay. We have the Magician. Wow. We have the Knight of Wands. And we have the Death card. I feel like you are grieving the end of something, but who you're becoming is actually not, I don't want to say that it doesn't have anything to do with what just lost, because it clearly does. I think it's pushing you to be stronger. I'm seeing that you're really getting out of your way, which is really wonderful. I feel like in the past, you were in situations that were not emotionally fulfilling for you and that held you back. Like you were just not in situations that were aligned with the highest version of yourself. And I'm seeing that you're moving towards a stronger, much more resilient version of you, right? Because we have the Knight of Swords and we have the Knight of Wands, right? And in tarot, those are some of the strongest kind of energies with the knights, I'm seeing that when it comes to, if you're working on a project or something you're passionate about, it doesn't have to be your work. It could be a goal. It could be like, maybe it could be like a goal around, a living situation, or it's a goal around maybe the way you look or something in regards, so it's just something you're really passionate about, I'm seeing. But I'm seeing that you are going to be charging forward. I don't want to say like aggressively, not aggressively in a bad way, but like aggressively, like you are not going to let anything stop you. I mean, like look at these cards, the Knight of Swords, then the 7 of Wands, which is just like resilience, it's determination. And then you have the Magician, like you have everything you need to get this done. And you have the Knight of Wands and Death card. Like I feel like you are totally like going through a transformation, one of the soul, like, and you are not getting in your way anymore. And maybe it had to do with this loss. Maybe it's not even loss, it could even be like maybe just a painful experience that you went through in the past that caused a lot of negativity in your life, pile number 1. And maybe like you're just like, I feel like you're definitely, it's something to do with your emotions in the sense that, like I said earlier, either you're somebody who wants to lean a little more into your emotions and wants to find something that's a little more fulfilling, or you're somebody who wants to balance out your emotions because maybe that's an area that's taking a little too much out of you. I am seeing that you are just totally moving towards this version of yourself where you are so strong. I mean, I'm really resonating with the Magician. Like I feel like the Magician is the archetype for you guys, pile number 1. I'm going to pull some cards on maybe like a time frame or just seeing like what time period this is going to exist within. Okay. I'm going to take these and then I don't think I'm going to pull any more cards for that question. Just because I think it's really interesting. The energy here is very strong, but it feels very fast. Like you feel like you are moving towards this goal. This doesn't feel far. Okay. Ooh, okay. So take this as extra confirmation. If you had struggles with finances, those are going to be over soon. Like if this was something you were struggling a lot with, or maybe you had a certain financial dream that you really wanted to come true and then it just wasn't, it kind of seemed like it eluded you, like it was just a dream, I do think that this is going to end for you soon. Okay, wow, this is just, how is this gonna end? How is this gonna end? Sorry, I just have to, I don't know, I feel like the picture that Spirit is painting for me is like really interesting. How is this going to end? Okay, so what Spirit is giving me is that this is going to end. I don't feel like it's like, you know, you're just gonna happen upon like this financial dream. I think you're gonna work like really, really hard towards it, right? I'm seeing that. And again, you know, we have the King of Cups to start, but then we also have the Queen of Cups. I feel like whatever this thing that you're working on is, it's something related to something you're very passionate about. Like it's something you deeply care about. It resonates with your soul. And I think it is something that is so true and authentic to your heart space, and that is why you're willing to put in the work. And if you are grieving something, if you are coming away from a situation that didn't serve you, maybe that's why you're even pushed to work even harder, because maybe it's like not just the promise of this financial gift, but it's also the promise of like emotional fulfillment. I'm seeing, you know, it's not just about money. It's about your whole life. It's going to change your whole life, which is really, really beautiful, pile number one. I'm seeing that how this is going to come through you, like, it's not just going to be like you happen upon it. You are going to work hard for it. And I think it's going to, I think you guys, like, some of you guys might have an idea very soon that is going to be like, maybe it's like an idea for an opportunity, an idea for like a job that you want to have, an idea for a business you want to start, an idea to reach out to somebody who's then going to lead you to this opportunity. Like it's an idea or like a bit of clarity about what you need to improve in order to move towards this goal, and then that is what's going to make this come to you. Like I'm seeing that, you know, like it was something you were wishing for like a really long time, and then you just had to maybe go through this period of pain and of grief and of like a little bit of loss, just so that like you could come to the realization that, you know, it's something about like you deserving a certain sort of life, or you deserving to be happy, and then you going for it. Wow, okay. I also think this is going to happen soon. You know, I'm not really, for some of you, this could be within, like, I feel like it's definitely going to be within the next year that you're going to start seeing changes on this. You know, but I feel like very soon you are going to come up with this idea. Like, in the next year, your financial situation might really change, but it's soon that this change is going to begin. Like, soon as in within the next 2 months. Okay, Spirit, let's pull just some more cards, just some clarification. What is coming? What is coming with this new version of pile number one? What is coming along with them? Spirit, what is coming along with this new version? Okay, we're going to take this. All right. Interesting. King of Pentacles, right? So we're talking about finance. Four of Swords. Okay. Then we have the Six of Cups. Oh, I love these cards. They're so beautiful. I just got this deck recently and I'm very excited about it. I'm going to actually link it below because it's like a really beautiful deck, and I definitely think if you're interested, you should check it out. And then, okay, last card is Knight of Cups. All right, so what I'm seeing, first of all, so clear, you are going to be financially abundant. If that was something that was a concern for you, I want you to know that you are on the path to moving towards like a more abundant mindset. Now, for some of you, this is going to change your definition of abundance is what I'm seeing. Like, only for some of you, only take this if it resonates. I feel like your ideas around abundance are going to change extremely in the next year, but not in a way where it's like, I think it's like in a conceptual way. I think you're going to learn to be more appreciative of the things you already have. I think some of you are also going to move into a more of a minimalistic mindset. I think you're also, like, for some of you, I feel like going out in nature is going to be like really good for you, really good for your soul. Being out in the sun is going to be really good for you. I don't know why these messages are coming to me, but if that resonates, if you already were sort of feeling that, I think you should definitely do those things. I am also seeing that there's somebody else in the picture in this new version of you, somebody that you're very close with, that you're like sharing something with. So this could be like, like a romantic partner. It could also be a best friend. It could be a business partner. Like, I'm seeing there's gonna be somebody who you are very close with in this new version of you. Somebody who's going to be, like, I'm just seeing, oh, sorry. There's like a really generous spirit between you guys. I don't know. It's really beautiful. This person could even be somebody that you already know, like, or if it's not somebody you know, it's somebody you feel really comfortable with, which is really, really sweet. Like, it's just such sweet feelings. I'm also seeing in the Four of Swords that you are going to actually be taking like a step away from a lot of things, in the sense that, like, I feel like you're moving towards only really accepting something if it is aligned with you and saying no to everything else. I feel like there is a lot of spiritual growth that is destined to happen for you in this like new version of yourself, just because I feel like you are going to be doing a lot of reflection. Like, there's a lot of time alone I'm seeing, but I feel like you're gonna really enjoy it. Let's see if Spirit has anything else they want to tell us about this new version of you, this new person you are stepping into right now. And then we will get to advice. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I feel like this is really the epitome of it, but you are learning to say no to things that don't really serve you. I feel like this cup is usually, it stresses that you need to be more open, but what I'm seeing for you, pile number one, is that you are not going to accept something unless it is exactly what you want. You are going to be moving towards a version of yourself that has better boundaries, that you just get really good at saying no, but in a really positive way. And I think it's actually going to allow you to then pursue the things you really care about with more vigor and, just more passion, just because you're going to have the energy to. So that is all I'm seeing for, who is this person you're becoming? And now we are going to get into advice. Okay, Spirit, can we give, pile number one, some advice on who they are becoming? Some advice. What? Oh, okay. So I'm so sorry for the little screams. I always get shocked when cards fall out. I don't know why, as if I literally do not do readings all the time. As if that's not the point. Okay, so first we have hope, depth, and evolution. Within the darkness, there is always light. When Rainbow Obsidian's dark exterior is exposed in light, colorful bands highlight the stone's beauty. Rainbow obsidian is a gentle stone, showing you unhealed matters of the heart and bringing hidden wounds to the surface for ultimate healing. Rainbow obsidian takes you on a journey of evolution, of opening your heart and discovering your true purpose in this life. Able to assist in cutting cords, rainbow obsidian floods you with light and love, forgiving yourself and others in the process. Yeah, and I feel like that in the way that I was, sort of reading these cards, I feel like that's where you're at right now. And I think the advice here is that you should be incredibly gentle with yourself. Like, work towards the things that you want to work towards. I am seeing like you're definitely going to work hard, and I don't think anything's going to stop you in that. But definitely be gentle with yourself while you're going on this journey of healing. And remember not to overwork yourself. I feel like for this pile, like, and only take this if it resonates, but some of you could be the type to really just drown yourself in your work if you are going through something you don't really know how to handle it. But I am seeing that, I said before that this is going to just be a total, it's going to be on a soul level, it's going to be like just a total evolution. It's going to be a total, shift for you. So it's really powerful, pile number 1. And I think that Spirit is telling you that, oh my God, that even reminds me, within the darkness there is always light. And I think there was the Queen of Wands in your reading before. So I think a lot of this next period is also about working with your shadow side and not necessarily shutting down the negative emotions, but just learning how to allow them to help you grow. I feel like there's so much hope for you. You're going through such a powerful change, pile number 1, and I think Spirit really wants you to know that. Next, we have lapis lazuli, royalty, transformation, and immortality. Regal in all forms, lapis lazuli was most prized and sought after in ancient Egypt, when it was believed to have powers of immortality and the ability to expand the heart's capacity for love. Lapis lazuli guides the soul and protects its journey from life to death. True wisdom comes from within, and lapis lazuli facilitates that by unearthing your core truths. This stone appears when you are ready for a spiritual transformation and takes you to the depths of who you are, unveiling deeper awareness so that you can become the leader of your own life. Yeah, I feel like this even, like some of these things in these cards are really sticking out to me. Like, for example, bringing hidden wounds to the surface for ultimate healing, and then, unearthing your core truths. Like, I feel like you're going to really step into who you are because you're going to be learning who you are. I think that this pain and this, shift that might be unpleasant at the moment, I feel like it was meant to happen for you because it's meant to teach you who you are so that you can become the ultimate leader of your life. I mean, I'm pretty sure we have the King of Pentacles and we have the King of Cups. You are going to become somebody who is not only financially abundant, but also just like really emotionally in tune with themselves. So I feel like it's through knowledge of yourself, knowledge of your past, dealing with your shadows, that you are going to be able to step into this bolder, more confident you, one that goes after their dreams, one that brings themselves abundance. Like you don't have to wait for it because you bring it to yourself. You call it forth. You just become the total master of your life. It's really powerful energy, pile number 1. We also have Wolfenite, Journey, Past Life, Soul Contracts. The journey has only just begun. Wolfenite can travel through your past, present, and future and opens up communication with the spirit world. It also aids in past life recognition, helping you see soul contracts that you've made in this lifetime, facilitating the karmic reunion, and completing a cycle once the lesson has been learned. Wolfenite is a powerful past life healing stone, resolving any issues that need to be faced and regaining magic lost in past lives to be used here and now. Oh my God, pile number 1. This is crazy because I feel like, the grief that you're going through, what we were talking about in the beginning of the reading, I feel like, you might have even been like really upset in the sense that you were like, why is this happening? Why is this happening now? And I feel like Spirit is like, what Spirit is telling me is that this was like a soul contract. Like you're coming to the end of a karmic cycle is what I'm feeling in these cards. You are like, I feel like you had a certain purpose for coming into this life, a certain destiny that you wanted to fulfill. But in order for you to fulfill it, you had to learn certain things. And I think that, it might have caused you a lot of pain in those moments because you didn't understand why you were going through the things you were going through. You had those lessons to learn. But I feel like now what is going to begin happening for you, pile number one, is that you are going to be able to look back at those experiences and really understand why they happened and what you were meant to take from them. You are going to be able to integrate your shadow side into your personality in like a positive way, in a way that helps you go after the things you want, unashamed, and just totally not stopping yourself. Like you are headed for a rebirth. This is like the beginning of your life in a way. I don't know, like that's kind of like the way it feels. Okay, we have Ethiopian opal. Oh, wow. Rebirth portal desire. Reflecting the beautiful parts of your soul, Ethiopian opal is a crystal filled with bright flashes of color and revitalizing energy, full of joy. Ethiopian opal, oh my god, that's a tongue twister, is a high vibration stone able to soothe the soul and bring harmony to the mind, body, and spirit. Ethiopian opal can burn unhealed karma from the past and clear the path for a rebirth. What was I saying? Literally, what was I saying? Like a phoenix rising out of the ashes, containing a soul holograph. Ethiopian opal gives access to different timelines in your life from past, present, and future. Give all parts of yourself the love that you desire. Yeah, this person you're becoming right now, this is all about honoring the most truest, most authentic version of yourself and giving yourself exactly what you've always wanted. It's about having your dream life and doing it unashamed and going after like what you want and doing it with self-awareness, knowing why things needed to happen. Okay, it's just totally about, I feel like this next part of your journey, pile number one, this is who you came here to be. You are literally stepping into who you were destined to be. So beautiful, such powerful reading. I'm so grateful that I got to do it for you. Then we have Rainbow Mayanite, Chakra Alignment Foundation and Karma, an exceptionally high vibrational crystal. Rainbow Mayanite allows you to face any challenging karmic patterns and pulls out the drudgery of the past that is ingrained in the energetic body. It heals emotional traumas on every level, rebuilding the foundation for a healthy support system from the inside out. Connecting you to your spiritual team, this crystal can guide you in seeing multiple perspectives, offering many solutions. Existing in ultimate alignment with all the chakras, Rainbow Mayanite helps you step into your authentic truth. Oh my god, are these cards literally saying, am I crazy or are they saying the same thing? It's all about healing wounds for your past, stepping into your authentic self. I feel like also another piece of advice that I'm getting with this is that I'm seeing that in order for you, I think earlier I said that you're gonna come up with an idea on how to move forward towards this goal of abundance, and I am seeing it's going to take you gaining perspective or having a different perspective on something. This is something that I feel like you can really talk with your spirit guides, or talk with different parts of yourself, different versions of yourself, maybe your inner child, and then your shadow side, or just different parts of yourself, and trying to see how many different approaches you can have for this. But this is such powerful energy, pile number one. I'm so proud of you. I'm so excited for you. This is going to be amazing. Such strong energy. I hope that you liked the reading. If you did, make sure to leave a little flower emoji down below in the comment section and let me know how this reading resonated. I hope you are having a wonderful day, a wonderful night, and if you liked the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more readings in the future. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye! Hi, pile number 2. If you picked this card and this crystal, then this is going to be your reading on who you are becoming. So first is your card, and that is going to be your significator. And then, ooh, don't want to drop it. We have your stone. Now let's begin with your reading. So immediately off the bat, I do want to mention that what the King of Pentacles is telling me is that there is a major stress on your financial stability, or maybe on your stability in general. And I feel like, got a very interesting message for some of you. If you went through possibly like traumatic, possible trigger warning, I don't know, but this is sort of a heavier topic. If you have been through childhood trauma that has brought you a deep sense of pain, and you will know what I'm talking about, I'm sure. It's possible that this has led to you being very unstable within yourself. This could mean in a material sense, but this could also mean in a physical, mental sense. So, take that if it resonates. But that is one possibility I'm seeing for you, pile number 2. Another possibility I'm seeing for you is that even if you didn't necessarily go through anything in your past that was super traumatic towards the way that you find stability, you just might be somebody who struggles finding stability within yourself. Maybe you have had a past of over-relying on external sources to feel that strong sense of self, and I think you are moving away from that. Let's pull some more cards on what is this new version of you. Who are you becoming? What are you moving towards? Oh, that's funny. I'm pretty sure that the last pile had the star pop out in the same position, literally, which is really interesting. If you were drawn to that pile, feel free to check it out. There might be messages in there for you. But ultimately, what I'm seeing that for you right now, pile number 2, is that right now something might be very unclear in your life. There might be a situation that you are trying to navigate, but maybe you can't see a way through. I'm getting that both of these cards are very dark, and I think that Spirit is calling you to trust your intuition. I think you are moving towards a version of yourself that has already found a greater sense of stability within yourself, and that can move forward without having all the answers. And only take this if it resonates. I don't think I'm going to be announcing anything to you that you don't already know, because this is just covering your who you are currently and where you're moving towards. But I am seeing that for some of you, you could be having financial trouble currently. Like finances is something that's very big, or maybe you're in a very tough position right now. Some of you might have recently lost a job, or not even lost a job, but maybe there's for some of you, there is a concern of making ends meet. I am picking that up. Another thing I'm picking up is some of you might be very uncertain about a relationship in your life and what might be the future of it. Others of you will be very uncertain around a project that you're working on, and you're not really sure how to move forward. And I think what Spirit is overall telling you, pile number 2, is that you need to use your intuition, and you need to trust that. Let's pull more cards. Who is pile number 2 becoming? Okay, I'm going to take these 2 cards, these 2 cards, and we're going to just set them to the side. All right, so we have the 8 of Wands, and we have the 9 of Swords. Okay, so in this new version of you, pile number 2, you are overcoming some really big fears, some really big, I want to say it's like almost points of tension that can cause anxiety in your life. For some of you, this is going to be regarding the way that people look at you. Maybe, oh, interesting message. So maybe that some of you guys are a little too reliant on external validation, and maybe it's, you relied on others for your sense of stability. And what I'm seeing for you in this new version of yourself, in this person that you are becoming, is that you are actually overcoming a lot of those fears and anxieties, because I think that is how you're meant to create stability. For those of you that this is in regards to a financial opportunity of some sorts, or just like overall improving your financial, like your finances, I am seeing that in order for you to make the kind of money that you want to make, you are going to have to make certain choices that other people around you won't approve of. Now, of course, I'm not talking about anything that puts you in danger or makes you feel unsafe. This is something that you are going to want. It's not anything that will, like, I'm seeing that it's only something that maybe like you're afraid other people would like laugh at you, or other people wouldn't support you. And I'm just seeing that you are moving towards giving yourself the validation you need. Okay, I'm seeing in the Two of Swords that your intuition is really becoming your guide. I feel like you are going to have to make a choice about how you want to move forward, and you are not going to have all the answers. So maybe it's something that you sort of have to figure out as you're doing it. We did say earlier that you are going to have to be following your intuition, that maybe you might be in a place of uncertainty right now. But I am seeing that the person that you are becoming is somebody who can overcome your anxiety, can overcome your doubts, who can trust. And then also in the Eight of Wands, what I am seeing is that you are going to be building stability fairly quickly. Like, I feel like there's a lot of fast movement. Some of you might very quickly make a decision to move forward on a business idea or an opportunity, or maybe like to go after a job you really want, or to just like, or maybe for some of you this is even traveling, because I don't know, I like these little like mountains, I guess, are reminding me of traveling. For some of you, this is going to just be something that you've just really, like, this might not be like the project or the work, but this might be in regards to something that you really wanted to do for a long time. Like, for example, if you've always wanted to go, to Italy. You've always wanted to take a trip to Italy, unless you live in Italy. But if you've always wanted to take a trip to Italy, and, you've always had that dream, like, you might in the near future just be like, okay, like, let's go. Like, I'm ready. So I'm seeing a lot of fast movement. A lot of you coming to decisions, like, very quick. Like, I'm just seeing, like, the snap decisions. I don't know. It's interesting. And I think it's going to force you to sort of, like, depend on your own guidance. I'm seeing in the Emperor that you are becoming the leader of your life, pile number 2. You are not, like, bowing down seems kind of dramatic, but, like, you are not bowing down to anybody. You are not living out anybody's perception of you, or, like, you are learning to let go of what others think of you in this new version of yourself. I'm also seeing in the Hierophant a couple of things. Number one, some of you might find that you receive like downloads. Like, it could be like, one day you just get like the sudden urge, like, oh, I want to start a podcast, right? I don't know. It could be something like that, but it's like, then you go and you start doing the research, and then you find out, like, this is actually something you've really wanted to try for a long time. For, like, some of you, this might not be about trying, like, a new skill or a new thing, but this might be about, like I said earlier with the traveling to a new place. This is, like, I feel like your spirit guides and the universe are going to be sending you like messages about like things that you should do. And I feel like these opportunities, these things are going to help you find stability. I'm also seeing that for some of you, you might find a mentor. This could be like a female mentor or a male mentor. Like, I am getting more of a male presence though, but it could be either. And I feel like this is somebody who is going to resonate with you on a spiritual level. This is going to be somebody who maybe shares a lot of the same spiritual beliefs you do. For some of you, this is going to be like an author, like whose book, like you might come across a book that you really like, and then like that's sort of the mentor, if that makes sense. Like, it might not be you physically meeting this person. For others of you, this could be somebody who has, I don't know why podcasts keep coming up, but like somebody who has their own podcast, somebody who has their own YouTube channel. Like, it could be very much something like that. But I am seeing that there's going to be a guide for you, pile number 2. I'm also seeing in the 3 of Swords that you are going to, listen, only take this if it resonates, and I'm really just here to deliver messages. But you don't have to take anything away from this reading that you don't want to. This is a general reading, so this part might not even apply to you specifically. I am seeing that this next phase of your life, who you are becoming, I feel like you're going to have to overcome grief. And I feel like this is in regards to, like, there might, like, and again, it might not happen, but there might be like a failed opportunity, or there might be a lot of trial and error, or there might be, like, I'm just seeing that, like, there is an area where maybe you do experience a little bit of failure and you are learning how to deal with it. I feel like that's an important part for you. Maybe that is a reason why you are so afraid to go after, like, to provide stability for yourself, because maybe you're afraid you're gonna fail. And I think that for some of you, there might be a lesson that is literally tied to your soul surrounding failure. And I feel like for some of you, you might have to experience a little bit of that in this new version of yourself. You have to become somebody who knows how to take failure standing up. And for some of you, that might be really scary, but I do think that this is going to really empower you. And I think that this is actually, good news, going to lead you to a very abundant opportunity. I am seeing that, and it's interesting because this came right after this. So maybe it's like you go through some sort of failure that may be hurts, it stings a little, but then through that failure you are able to find something new, find something more prosperous, something more meant for you. Okay, I am seeing that you are meant to become financially abundant. You are meant to live freely. You are meant to be able to provide stability for yourself. And I feel like possibly where you are at right now, for those of you who are resonating with this reading, where you might be at right now is maybe you're not in a place where you can give stability to yourself. Sorry if you hear a hissing in the background. That is my radiator. I do not know how long it's going to be on for, but I do live in a New York City apartment, so those are really loud, unfortunately. But to continue with your reading, so I'm getting a very clear picture. I feel like you had to go through a time of uncertainty, which might be what you're going through right now. And it's meant to teach you how to listen to your intuition so that you're able to move forward without necessarily having all the answers. And then I think that by way of doing this, you are going to find new passions, new opportunities, new business ideas, and new mentors that are going to help you move forward, and it's going to actually bring about a lot of growth for you. But it's possible that along the way you might experience failure. It might be a like an instance of trial and error. You might have to try something and then fail at it to then be redirected to what it is you're meant to do. And then ultimately what I am seeing is that by the end of this cycle, right, you are going to be the kind of person who can create more opportunities of abundance for yourself, which is really exciting. Ooh, the Lovers. I love this card. It is so beautiful. But I am seeing for some of you, you have the potential to meet a life partner in this next phase of your life. This reading is supposed to be who you're becoming, but I feel like I'm just telling you about the next phase of your life. But I guess that these are all details that are central around the person you are becoming. I feel like you are going to find this person. It's almost like you're moving towards creating more stability for yourself, and through doing that, you are actually able to put yourself in land yourself in a connection that reflects that back onto you. And you might especially resonate with that if you are used to having connections that did not fulfill you, that did not bring you satisfaction, that were very unstable, points in your life. And what I'm seeing is in this next phase of your life, you are actually going to be finding a romantic partner. I do want to take that and these, and this one, and this one. Okay? Alright. Whew. We're going to take the ones that fell out upwards first. Okay, so we have the 9 of Pentacles. Oh my god, wait. Why? Wait. 10 of Pentacles. Oh my god, wait, hold on. Okay, because I feel like the beginning of this was it was giving uncertain, but now we are giving abundance. We are giving opportunities, golden opportunities. I'm actually going to lay down the Page of Pentacles here because I want the cards to all be on camera, but I'm definitely seeing in the 9 of Pentacles that you are going to be enjoying your well-earned abundance. Like, I'm just seeing you are going to be enjoying the fruits of your labor. Pile number 2. Oh my god, for some of you, this is gonna involve you moving out. I feel like this person that you're becoming, you're gonna be able to provide create stability for yourself. If you've never moved out before, you're probably going to move out by the end of this transformation. Also, you might be moving in with a partner, so you might, if you do live alone or you do live with roommates, you might be settling down with somebody. You could also be building the foundation for your future. I feel like this change, whatever you're going through now, pile number 2, it needed to happen because I feel like you're moving towards your future, settling down. It's giving settling down energy. It's giving the rest of your life energy. It's really beautiful and exciting. And if that kind of stuff scares you, I don't. This is not scary. This is going to be this is some of the best. I don't know. This is so exciting. I'm almost at a loss for words. I feel like this is going to really. You're going to see this take course over the next 5 years. I feel like in the next year, you are going to really become more stable, and then maybe then you're going to meet your partner, and then you're going to be able to settle down, and then you're it's going to be very much I am seeing in the next 5 years all of this stuff happening. But this is who you're becoming. You're becoming somebody who can create stability for yourself, okay? Now, I have a couple of these are the last cards that are just going to give you a bit more information and maybe even a little bit of advice, and then we are going to pull some oracle cards. So in the 10 of Swords, I'm seeing that you are moving on to better times. I feel like whatever you're struggling with now or what you've struggled with in the past, you are not going to be struggling with that anymore. I feel like if you are scared, not scared, but if you're feeling uncertain and you're feeling really doubtful, I think what Spirit wants you to know is that this is the end. This is the end of you going through that. You are never going to feel that way again. You are moving towards like just complete stability. Spirit wants, like, the Ten of Swords, I feel like it's about endings, but then it's also like what comes with an ending, a new beginning. And so that's really exciting. I'm seeing in the Four of Swords that right now, Spirit wants you to be really gentle with yourself and to take as much time as you need. I'm seeing that some of you actually are feeling like, if you're feeling really doubtful right now, Spirit wants you to turn inwards. And right, the whole beginning of this reading was about listening to your intuition and sort of allowing that to be your guide. So Spirit really wants you to turn inwards and be very gentle with yourself, and I feel like that's where you're going to find most of your answers, pile number 2. And then to finish this off, we have the Magician. Pile number 1 also got this card, but what I believe, I don't know, like, this is just such, I feel like you are creating your dream life. Like, I feel like this is potentially the life you've always dreamed about since you were like a little kid, and I feel like you are about to have everything you've ever wanted, and I feel like you had to go through this period of uncertainty, of not really knowing what was your next move in order so that you can get this. Because, remember, pile number 2, when you desire something, that is not just your desire, that is the universe's desire, right? A desire would not be given to you, a dream would not be given to you from the universe unless it was meant to come through you. You know what I mean? So I feel like whatever big shift and transformation you had to go through, it was all to bring this dream about. You were at the right time for you to go through this shift. Like, maybe you had to learn other lessons, so you had to go through the period of instability. You had to go through a period of maybe being less secure in yourself. You maybe had to go through certain things, and what I'm seeing is that it, like, now you're at the perfect point where you are ready to start becoming the person you've always wanted to become. And I'm so proud of you, pile number 2. Wow, I could cry thinking about that. I don't know why. It's just it's very emotional. If you also are a deeply sensitive person, take that as extra confirmation, because I literally almost felt like crying, tearing up. Okay, so first we have Kyanite, truth, communication, clarity. Speak your truth. Kyanite cuts through confusion, fears, and negativity and connects you to your most authentic self. Soothing the soul, Kyanite sharpens your leadership skills and enhances communication skills, giving you the boost you need when addressing groups. Kyanite opens pathways and acts as a bridge from person to person or even between dimensions, delivering telepathic messages. Kyanite is especially great for opening your throat chakra and bringing clarity and focus when you need it. Okay, first of all, I do want to just say this. I was literally talking about podcasts of all things. So if you are thinking about starting a podcast, or if that's just something on your mind right now, I am feeling so strongly that some of you truly have the gift of gab. Some of you are meant to be speaking to audiences. You are meant to be speaking to groups. This could be a number of things. Maybe you're meant to have your own business. Maybe you're meant to start a YouTube channel. Maybe you're meant to start a podcast. Maybe you're meant to do live, almost like informational sessions, like I don't even know what those are called, but I guess motivational speaker. Some of you are meant to be if you're also interested in becoming a life coach, that might be very thing. Oh, that's an interesting. I've never had that come up before in a reading. Yeah, I am seeing that you are meant to communicate. You are meant to spread your message. It's also possible that you had to find this path by way of instability and by way of not knowing the answers and finding the answers yourself, so then you can give those answers to others. You are a leader. I'm also seeing that if this is not about a career in being a leader or addressing a group, then this is about you becoming the leader of your life. And I believe I said that before. This is about you, saying, F off to the naysayers and the haters, because at the end of the day they are not paying your bills. And just knowing that you don't need to rely on anybody for their approval of what you're doing. Pound number 2. Ooh, this is like, oh my god, that was so strong. It almost hurt the plant. Okay. Wait, actually, let's read the card before we set it down. Okay, we have Lapis Lazuli. I feel like, did the last pile get this? I don't remember. Royalty, transformation, immortality, regal in all forms. Lapis Lazuli was most prized and sought after in ancient Egypt, when it was believed to have the powers of immortality and the ability to expand the heart's capacity for love. Lapis Lazuli guides the soul and protects its journey from life to death. True wisdom comes from within, and lapis lazuli facilitates that by unearthing your core truths. This stone appears when you are ready for a spiritual transformation and takes you to the depths of who you are, unveiling deeper awareness so that you can become the leader of your own life. Did I literally not say you becoming the leader? Like, hello? Okay, these girls jumping, huh? No, that's so crazy. So, yes, extra confirmation. This is meant to be your advice. So the advice that I'm taking from this, true wisdom comes from within. That's the thing that's standing out to me. I think you are going to find your answers by following your truth. Staying true to yourself, staying true to your dreams. Stay true to you. I feel like you are divinely guided. I think a lot of you are incredibly intuitive. Incredibly intuitive. And I think that what Spirit wants you to know is that you can trust your intuition, right? And Spirit wants you to have so much unconditional love for yourself and so much trust that even when it doesn't make sense, even when everyone's saying no, that you say yes. You believe in yourself before anybody else. Also, this is like 100% confirmation. This is time for your transformation. Ooh, also, this literally says royalty, regal in all forms. So for a lot of you, this is going to be about you stepping into the spotlight of some sort. Besides becoming the leader of your own life, possibly starting your own business, or maybe like speaking in front of an audience of some sort, or even, maybe it is you getting a job where you're a leader, where you're like sort of addressing people, or where you're in control. What I am seeing is that you are just becoming a total badass. Okay, we have lepidocrocite. I don't know if I said that right. I hope I did. Open heart, grounded teacher, practical and methodical. I'm not going to try and say that again. This stone approaches spirituality in a tangible way, grounding practices back to earth while staying connected to source energy. A great crystal for teachers or anyone who wishes to pass down spiritual teachings. This stone values tradition and education without judgment, sharing wisdom for humanity's highest good. This stone helps with committing to your life's purpose and staying focused on the task at hand and taking action in order to make progress. Each day you are one step closer to your dreams. Oh my God. Wow. I feel like this is coming through so strongly that I'm almost like struggling to find like what could be the other interpretation of this. A lot of you are going to be like, of course, this could be like you finding a teacher, but I feel like, because I did say that for some of you, you are going to be, finding like a mentor, but for a lot of you, you are going to be passing down spiritual knowledge. You are going to be helping others. Your work is the thing that helps you find stability, the new opportunity, whatever that might be, it's literally going to be something that is helping humanity. Now, granted, like, I'm not saying that, oh, you're gonna, like, I don't, I want to leave this open because I don't know who's coming across this reading, and I want to leave this open. But if you're resonating with this, if this is something you've been called to, do it. I feel like Spirit is saying, like, you are more than capable of making your dreams come true. And maybe that is why, oh, this is clicking. Okay, for those of you, like when I was saying that you might have to experience some failure, maybe this is something that, like, you have to try, and maybe, it's like almost like that saying, it's like it's giving you tougher skin. So maybe some of you are like, you need to experience a little failure in order for you to come back even stronger, because I feel like this is really strong. Like, whatever you're doing is really important. Like, not just for you, but for the people around you. Again, you could just be a leader in your community. You could be a leader in your job, in your place of work. But I am seeing that there are those of you who are for real speaking to a larger audience, and your work is just so important. Yeah, that is so exciting. I love that. Pile number 2. Okay, let's pull. Let's get some more advice. Okay. All right. Okay, we have turquoise. Peace, tranquility, patience. Tranquil and calm. Turquoise reminds you that there are gifts in the everyday, and each moment in your life matters. Small things add up and become big things over time. Have patience for all your labors of love, including yourself. Regarded as a bridge between heaven and earth, turquoise is a sacred stone in many Native American traditions and used as a source of healing and connection. Linked to the heavens within yourself, the parts that bring you joy and remind you of your own inner magic. Wow, pile number 2. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know why, but this is just really coming through very clear to me that whatever this dream, whatever this life you're working towards, it's gonna take time before all the answers start coming together. And Spirit's main message to you is to be patient and to know that you are worth it. Believe in yourself, even if you cannot see the answers, even if you don't know exactly, like, oh my God, what is happening? What is gonna happen next? Trust yourself enough to know that simply because you desire something, that is worth putting in the effort. I am seeing, and this might not be like pleasant thing to hear for some of you. I am seeing that this thing is going to take some time to put together, and it's going to take a little bit of trial and error, and you're going to have to learn along the way. But what Spirit is making so clear is that you are capable of achieving your dreams. Whatever this dream is, you're meant to do it. You came to Earth to do it. It's part of your life's purpose, and it doesn't matter what anybody says. It doesn't matter what anybody thinks. Simply because it is your life purpose, because it is your desire, it is meant to come through. So do not doubt it for even a second. I believe in you, pile number 2. I cannot tell you how strong the energy is for this pile. I do want to pull a few more advice cards, but we are nearly at the end of your reading. Okay, Spirit, we're going to take that one, and I want to take this one. What are the last pieces of advice that we have? Okay, so we have black tourmaline, grounding, protection, detox. An energetic bodyguard, black tourmaline acts as a psychic shield, protecting you from destruction, negativity, and psychic attacks. It is excellent at establishing boundaries and deflects unwanted mental energies. It is also used for grounding, stabilizing your foundation on earth, and making sure both feet are on the ground. With a natural electric spark, black tourmaline absorbs fear and transmutes those emotions into positive energy. Use this stone to balance your root chakra and detox any anxieties. Yeah, okay, pile number 2. This is going to be about letting go of fears. You have to be able to stand firm within the things you want. I'm seeing that this journey is not going to be an easy one, but it is going to be something that is so earned, so like well deserved, like this is so for you. It would almost be a crime for you not to continue forward. I'm seeing there's a lot of people around you who are not good for your mental health, or obviously use your own judgment and only take this if it resonates, but I am seeing that, there are people around you who, you're right, they might not support what you're doing. They might make you question the heck out of yourself. And what I'm seeing so clear is that Spirit is saying you don't have time for those people. Okay, you have to protect yourself from negativity. You have to establish better boundaries, and you can't take on other people's mental energies, their thoughts, their emotions, because they are not your own. You need to focus on establishing your own foundation. And that's why it's so important for you to maybe learn this lesson about building stability. I feel like it's only through building stability that you're going to make this dream come true. Okay? We have fluorite. Organization, clear, priorities. Structure can provide freedom, and fluorite helps organize your life from top to bottom, heightening focus and releasing unnecessary stress. Fluorite assists with bringing clarity into your life, lifting your mental capabilities for crystal clear intuition and empowered decision making. By taking your discernment up a notch, fluorite protects against bad influences and psychic manipulation. Fluorite both grounds and lifts your energy, connecting your body to earth and to higher spiritual awareness at the same time. Prioritize balance. Yup, this is coming through so clearly, and to summarize all of it, Spirit is saying that you need to open with your connection to the universe. I think you're going to be receiving downloads and intuitive hits about what are going to be your next steps. Spirit wants you to trust the process and not expect everything to change overnight. Have patience with yourself and have unconditional love with yourself and unconditional love towards your dreams. Your dreams are meant for you. You came here to live this dream. This is meant for you. Take this as 100%. Like, I'm seeing such a strong energy. I'm pretty sure I was not talking to the last pile like this. Take this as just such confirmation. This is meant for you. You came into this lifetime to experience this. Do not miss out by shutting yourself off to your own inner magic. You have everything you need to make your dreams come true. Just move forward and don't be afraid to fail. Know that if you fail, you're just going to get back up and you're just going to keep going. And you want to know why? It's because this dream is who you are. And when it's who you are, you can never fail. You can never fail because you're just going to get back up. You are not failure. You are not your failure. And you are not the thoughts and the projections of the other people around you. You need to protect yourself from bad influences, pile number 2, and possibly from manipulation. You need to shield yourself and become the leader of your own life. This is so beautiful. I'm so happy that I got to read for you, pile number 2. Thank you for letting me read for you. If you pick this pile, make sure to leave a little wave emoji down below. I feel like you guys are about to make some major waves in your life. And let me know, did this resonate? If you're comfortable sharing, please share what you're working on. I'm very curious to hear. It's definitely like such strong energy, and I am just praying for success for you, pile number 2. I know that you are going to come out of this just a stronger, better version of yourself, and I cannot wait. Also, I do want to let you know that I do have another channel here on YouTube, so if you want to go check that out and hang out a little bit more, I would love to see you guys over there. And remember to leave a like if you enjoyed your reading and subscribe for more readings in the future. I hope you're having a wonderful day, a wonderful night whenever you're seeing this, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. So if you chose this card and this stone, then this is going to be your reading on who you are becoming. All right, just to get a little bit of a closer look, that is going to be your significator. And then this is your stone. All right. Now let's hop right into your reading. So what the King of Swords is telling me is that you might be somebody who gets very easily overwhelmed by your thoughts. You might be extremely, you might be extremely analytical. This is who you are right now. You might be extremely analytical, somebody who's very curious, somebody who, like, you're just naturally very inquisitive. I'm also seeing that this might be a big point of tension in your life because it's possible that your thoughts, like, it could be like your mind is racing like a mile a minute, and like sometimes or possibly even currently you are facing a certain anxiety because you might lack clarity on something. I'm seeing like there's a lack of clarity, but this doesn't feel like something that exists outside of you. Maybe this is like a decision you need to come to. I'm seeing in the Three of Wands that there is a big emphasis on your future, on future planning, for some of you, future traveling. Ooh, you even have the Knight of Wands. So there is possibly, this could be in regards to something you're deeply passionate about, something that you see as a big part of your future. It has to do a lot with your passions. Eight of Wands. Wow, there's a lot of wand energy, like right off the bat. We have the Three of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands. There's this energy of moving fast. Maybe you need, for some of you, I'm seeing that you need clarity, or maybe some of you, it's about calming the mental chatter that is going on, because I feel like there is this need to act. There is this need to act on this dream, this future, these goals. There's this need to act. There's this need to plan and to do. Wow. You are also getting the Hierophant. For some of you, this is going to be about joining a community. This might be about finding a mentor, finding a teacher, but I'm really getting that this is about finding like your group of people. Like that's a big thing. I'm also seeing that there is a need for balance. There is a need for balance. And I feel like this is going to help bring you a lot of mental clarity. Okay, another message. If you are, let's say you're looking for, right, I mentioned inner clarity on something. Maybe it's a choice where you need to move forward. I'm seeing that you need to balance your thoughts a little more. And I think that this is going to help strengthen your connection to the divine. I am seeing that there is a need to almost, like, the answer is within you, right? You are going to come to this conclusion on your own. I'm sorry, I'm just explaining your current situation. This is just really what I'm picking up. I feel like the answer that you are looking for right now is going to come, like, to you through your own, through you balancing out your own emotions and your own thoughts, and this is going to strengthen your connection to the divine. But I feel like the answer is coming from like an outer source, but like the answer will only be clear once you can calm your inner like mental like energies. I'm seeing that in the Emperor there is a need to take charge of something. There is a need, like, I am getting also that, you just want to take forward action on something, but maybe you don't think you can. The Moon. So maybe it's, you know what you want, but you don't know, like, how you're going to go about getting it. And I feel like your intuition or your connection with others is going to help bring about these answers for you, pile number 3. Let us see these other cards. Okay, 5 of Wands. Yeah, there's definitely some conflict going on around you. Maybe this is why you have a lot of mental chatter going on. Like, I'm just seeing, like, I am seeing just, like, a very unstable, like, I feel like your emotions and your thoughts around this thing, it's something that you want. It's something related to your passions. For some of you, it's traveling. For some of you, it is, like, just something that is really big, like, to do with your future. And I feel like you are moving to a place where you can make a decision about this. I feel like you need to, like, stabilize the current energy that's here. I'm also noticing that, like, the main difference between this pile and some of the other piles is that I feel like I'm a little bit all over the place with my words. And I feel like what that's reflecting to me, pile number 3, is I feel like you're a little all over the place with your thoughts. Of course, only if this is resonating, but you're a little bit all over the place with your thoughts, and it's very possible that, like, I'm getting, like, a lot of brain fog. Like, I feel like you're almost overthinking something, or you're making it more complicated than it needs to be, and I'm seeing that there is a need to balance that mental chatter so that you can move forward with more ease. Okay, let's pull some cards. Who are you becoming? Oh! Okay, 5 of Cups. All right. Who are you becoming? I just sort of want to pull some cards, so I'm going to pull these 2. And I'm going to pull these 2, and also take this as extra confirmation. If you're somebody who's, like, really particular about the way that maybe you like certain things, like, you're very, like, a specific person, because, I don't know, like, I feel like the way that I just picked those cards, it was, like, very specific. I don't know. So, following the 5 of Cups, we have the 2 of Pentacles. All right, and we have the 6 of Pentacles. So, something that's really interesting to me is that I'm seeing, like, there just keeps on this message coming up about balance, right? We see in the 2 of Pentacles, 2 Pentacles in both hands. We're seeing in the 6 of Pentacles, there's 3 Pentacles in both hands. And I am seeing that there is, like, almost like a need for you. Yes, there's a need for you to balance something presently, but I also think that this is talking about something that you might have to balance out in the future. Like, I feel like you're going to be juggling a few different priorities. I also think that you're going to be letting go of some stuff. Like, I'm seeing that the new version that you're stepping into is a version of yourself that is having to let go. Again, with the 2 of Cups, this is a further emphasis on balance. I feel like for those of you who are single and wish to stay single, this is giving, like, you balancing your masculine and feminine energies within yourself. But also for those of you who are single and possibly looking for somebody, I think you might be meeting somebody who can help balance you out, right? I'm seeing that in the Empress, you are learning to be a little more gentle. Like, I feel like there's this need to almost slow down and to sort of come to a state of equilibrium in your life, pile number 3, which is really interesting. I feel like you are going to have to connect with your emotions, and you're going to have to connect a lot with your imagination. There's a sense that Like for some of you, you might be balancing two things. So it could be a relationship and then a job. It could be two jobs. It could be a job and then a hobby. It could be like maybe it's like a really serious goal like around your career, and then maybe it's your health. Like I'm seeing the need for balance. I'm seeing that this new version of yourself that you're stepping into, you are becoming someone who is going to have a lot on their plate. And in the way that we see the Two of Pentacles then progress to the Six of Pentacles, and then it's like, it only grows in what this person has to manage on either hand. I am seeing that you are going through a period of growth where you are going to have to learn how to take on more responsibility, and it's going to require that you have a calm mind. I'm seeing that in the Page of Cups, that you are going to have to tap into your imagination. You are going to have to problem solve in new ways, pile number 3, and that you are going to be receiving downloads about creative projects or ideas that you want to bring through. That's a message here for some of you. I'm seeing that in the King of Pentacles, that this next version of yourself that you're stepping into is going to be somebody who's very prosperous, very abundant. You're going to be managing a lot of finances, and you're going to need to know how to do that very well. I'm also seeing in the Two of Wands, traveling is definitely up for some of you. Some of you might even be moving to a different country. That just came to me. But also I'm seeing that whatever this is, there's a lot of planning. You might even have to choose between two things, or maybe you have to learn how to prioritize between two things. I'm seeing very clearly that there are two major goals for you that's coming up in your future. I'm seeing that you are becoming somebody who is a very efficient planner, or maybe if you're already somebody who's a very efficient planner, maybe you're finding a way to bring your dreams into fruition, okay? I'm seeing in the Page of Swords that you are beginning something. You have, this would really make sense to me if you are at the start of a project, the start of a goal. You are at the beginning stages, the planning stages, and Spirit doesn't want you to lose that momentum. I think that this is actually going to bring you a lot of prosperity, and it's going to teach you a lot. But I do think that at this present moment, you might be feeling unable to see the way forward. For some of you, you might have to even shift your money mindset. I'm seeing that for some of you, it's possible that you are meant to be, earning multiple incomes, or something of that nature. Or maybe you are meant to be managing two separate things, but maybe you're unable to see a way forward, you feel like your hands are tied. For those of you who this is about a financial opportunity, having multiple forms of income, I just got the message. Spirit wants you to stop telling yourself that you don't know how to make money, or you don't know how to make more money, or that you can't make more money. Just say you are unable to see a way to make money now, or something like that. Change your language around making money. Change the way you view it. It's not that you can't, it's just that you don't presently have that answer. But I think that there's a lot of mental blockages for you. And I think that's what's keeping you in this place of not knowing. I think that you would receive the answers from the universe if you slowed down, if you took a second to get out of your mind, because I think your headspace is very cluttered with maybe negative limiting beliefs. And I think that if you just slowed down and allowed yourself to just come to a place of a little more balance, I think that you would actually receive a lot of guidance from the universe, because I do believe that this is something that you are meant to make a move on. This is something that you are meant to figure out 150%. All right, can we get more answers on who they are becoming, Spirit? Oh, there we go. Who are they becoming? Okay. Just that one wants to come out, and that one. Okay, so we have the Three of Swords. All right, I'm getting that for some of you. I feel like you might just be your own worst enemy when it comes to matters of the mind. I think that you probably have been through a lot of pain and maybe have had a lot of instances where you were trapped, or maybe you're currently going through something that makes you feel like you don't have options. And I think what Spirit wants you to know is that you do have options, and you need to stop telling yourself that you don't. I'm seeing in the Queen of Swords that you are moving towards becoming somebody who is more independent, financially independent, but also just like emotionally very independent. I think that you really can, whatever this thing is that you are trying to make the decision between, or you're trying to figure out, you are capable of figuring this out. And I truly believe, like, all on your own. Of course, with the help of Spirit, but, like, it is possible. This, like, I'm just seeing, like, there's a need to tell yourself it's possible. Like, it's not impossible. I think you're gonna, if this is resonating, I feel that you will already know what I'm talking about. Sorry if you hear hissing in the background, but my radiator is going off. So unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about that. But getting back to your reading, I am seeing that Spirit is telling me that you are strong enough to get through this, or to do this, to accomplish the task at hand. You're very strong, and I think that you might even, I just got, I feel like Spirit has already given you the answers, and maybe it's like sort of hidden in plain sight a little bit, but I feel like Spirit has already given you the answers, but for some reason you're just not looking at it. Like, it's like, you know how it's like right on this person's head? Like, I feel like it's like on the tip of your nose. I feel like you're almost there. I feel like you could find the way forward. I think you just need to find balance in yourself. I think that Spirit wants you to press forward, like, stay determined and don't settle. I feel like some of you are like at a certain point now where you're like maybe not seeing a way forward, and maybe it's frustrating you, and maybe you're like, oh, maybe I should just give up, maybe I shouldn't try for this thing. And Spirit wants you to not give up. I think that the answers are very, very close. You're almost there. I'm seeing in the Nine of Pentacles that whatever this thing is, it's going to bring you massive abundance, and you will be able to really enjoy it, to enjoy the fruits of your labor. In Justice, I'm seeing that you are going to, I feel like your life is going to come back into balance. I feel like you're possibly feeling in a place where maybe you're feeling a little disempowered. And I think that what Spirit wants you to know is that you can choose to walk away from those feelings and those thoughts. I think that Spirit, like, what Spirit is showing me is that there's a lot of doubt in you, pile number 3. You might be, because of the emotional confusion or the mental confusion around the way forward, you're almost like second guessing yourself. And what Spirit is showing me is that you are meant to follow your intuition. You're meant to figure out a way forward. You're meant to find the answers. I think that you are more than capable, okay? I'm seeing in the Six of Swords that you are moving towards something better. Yeah, for some of you, this is really about traveling, maybe moving to like a new country. But I am seeing that you are moving on to better times. You're coming out of the dark. Spirit is telling me that it's really interesting. It's almost like Spirit wants you to know that this doubt and this confusion that you face around this choice, like, it's almost over. You're almost at the light. You're right there. You're right at the door. But I feel like the more you affirm to yourself that you don't know what you're doing, the more you push the answer away, okay? We also have the Lovers, and I am seeing, like I said earlier, some of you are going to be meeting somebody who is going to help you balance yourself out a little bit. This could even be like a twin flame for some of you. But for others of you, this is really just about finding a right way to move forward for you. I think that you are going to figure out the exact way for you to do this, and to make whatever the situation is work for you. I'm seeing that it's just requiring a lot of balance. Let's give you some advice. That maybe can help show you where you need more balance. How can you find more balance? Okay. All right. So first we have Red Jade, Warrior, Individuality, Chi. Unleash your inner warrior. Red Jade is a stone of power, able to release anger in constructive ways that solves problems. Filled with Chi, known as life force in the Chinese culture, Red Jade enhances passion, vitality, and strength. Take action and move decisively. Red Jade enhances your courage, protecting and inspiring you as you move forward in your day-to-day life. Use Red Jade when you are looking to have exponential results, whether it's in your finances, business, or your physical health. Good luck is bestowed onto you. Yeah, I feel like you are, like I said earlier, whatever this is, it's going to bring you a lot of abundance. And I feel like you are going to be managing like two things. So like, this could even be like you managing two businesses. But I'm seeing that what Spirit is asking is that you find a way to release any frustration in a constructive manner. For some of you, this is going to involve you working out. For some of you, this is going to, I feel like your frustration is going to be the inspiration for maybe a new way to solve problems. It's actually funny. I saw like something on a podcast recently. I'm pretty sure it was like Leo Skepi. But I saw this thing the other day, and it was saying like, pay attention to your emotions because every emotion tells you something. Within every emotion, it tells you what the problem is and then also what the solution is. So I feel like one way that you can use whatever mental indecision, whatever it is you're feeling, like whatever frustrations you're feeling in that area, know that you can use that frustration to then find the solution, the way forward. Like Spirit just really wants you to channel that. I feel like working out is going to be very positive for you, or like taking some sort of physical action, or possibly even like just focusing on your health, or like working on your health a little bit right now could be very helpful for you, like channeling frustration into like a positive energy. Okay? We have the Golden Anhydro Herkimer. I'm sorry, I probably butchered that. But it says sunshine, vitality, joy. Containing floating gold liquid. I'm not going to say that again. This stone is named after the oil suspended within the crystal. Rare and possessing wisdom from the Himalayas where it is found, this stone simulates the third eye, enhances intuition and connection to the universe. This stone promotes gender fluidity and acceptance, assisting in the transition and connecting with one's gender or healing wounds. Strongly tied to the solar plexus, this stone can clear out emotional baggage from many lifetimes. Live out loud and proud. Okay. For a lot of you, a lot of these mental blocks are actually referencing something that has been instilled in you from possibly a very young age. For some of you, it might even be possibly like lifetimes ago. But I am seeing that your connection to the universe, like you connecting with your guides and with your ancestors possibly, is going to help you find the answers you need to move forward. There's a lot of healing around expectations that were set on you, and I think that is what is holding you back, Pile number 3, from finding the solution to your problem. Okay, we have quartz, growth, alignment, and cleanse. Containing all the colors of the spectrum, quartz is considered to be a high vibrational crystal with many metaphysical powers. A conduit of energy, quartz generates electromagnetic energy and dispels negativity, absorbing, storing, releasing, and regulating positive or negative energy. Quartz is highly personal and works with your energy field one-on-one. Attuning to it according to your needs, quartz is easily programmable and allows you to set your intentions so that the stone works in your favor. Set your intentions wisely. Yeah, I feel like there's just this big energy about transmuting negative energy into like a positive outlet. And I feel like this is going to help one, like, clear up mental blockages, but then also, like, when you clear up the mental blockages, not only will you feel better, but I feel like there's gonna be some hits of inspiration coming your way, pile number 3. Let's pull some last cards for this pile for your advice. Okay. And there we go. Alright, these are the last cards. Okay, first we have Cinnabar, manifestation, wealth, inspiration. Known as the alchemist stone, Cinnabar is a crystal used to enhance metaphysical abilities, call in abundance, and manifest your heart's desire. Cinnabar's name originated from the Persian word meaning dragon's blood and refers to the tiny red gems sprinkled across the stone. This crystal is powerful in enhancing your life force, giving you the stamina to carry out your task and go after the things that can feel larger than life. Cinnabar grounds and encourages you to reach beyond what you believe was possible. Oh my goodness. Yeah, like, I feel like this thing, whatever it is that you're going to have to work towards, right? I feel like right now it seems impossible. But Spirit wants you to know, 1, it's more than possible, but 2, you are more than capable. I feel like you need to clear yourself of negative mental energies, negative blocks, because then this is going to free you and you're going to be able to go after the things you want more. Also, I do want to note, you're meant to work on grounding your physical body. And we have amethyst, right? Protection, trust, intuition. Get ready to purify. Amethyst has powerful and beneficial properties, including the ability to release addictive behaviors while also protecting your energy field. Amethyst is a great crystal to meditate with as it promotes peace and tranquility between your emotional, physical, and spiritual planes, creating harmony inside and out. It is linked to the crown and third eye chakras, connecting your intuition to the divine source. Bask in the violet rays of the amethyst crystal and stimulate your soul. Okay, I feel like that, and it's funny because we literally have the amethyst, right? That is the stone for your reading. But I feel like the message is so clear, pile number 3. I feel like it's literally saying that right now there's a lot of mental blockages around you, and you just have to find a way to balance that energy out and find the tranquility between your emotional, physical, and spiritual planes so that you can create harmony, so that you can open yourself up to the guidance of the universe, so that you can find the way forward and you can find the solution to your problem. I feel that that is the message. That is the message, and it's coming through so clearly. And I feel like the person you're becoming is this person who really can handle, like, I'm seeing like there's that need to balance two things, or that, like, it's almost like the kind of person that can do the impossible. And I think that you are going to become that. You're going to become a very solution orientated person. And I feel like Spirit is just letting you know that you just have to get a little bit out of your mind and you need to let go a little bit. That way, you can open yourself up to the blessings from the universe, the knowledge. the intuitive hits, the creativity. Yeah, that is what I'm seeing for you, pile number 3. If you pick this pile, make sure to leave a little bird emoji down below and let me know, did this reading resonate? I'm so curious to find out. I also want to mention that I do have a personal channel here on YouTube, so if you are interested in checking that out and hanging out a little bit more, I would love to see you guys over there. If you like this reading, make sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe for more readings in the future. I hope you're having a wonderful day, a wonderful night whenever you're seeing this, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye! Hi, pile number 4. If you chose this card and this crystal, then this is going to be your reading on who you are becoming. So let's just take a closer look at this card. So what I'm getting, that's going to be your significator. And this is going to be your crystal. If it will focus. So what I'm getting off the bat is that this has to do with your creativity or you stepping out like into your confidence. Like I am seeing that I am getting very heavily because this stone can help with your creativity. Excuse me if you hear a lot of background noise, but this stone is, I think, meant to help with your creativity. It's orange calcite. Also, the King of Wands is somebody who is very charismatic, but also, you know, wand energy does deal a lot with passions and creative passions. So I am definitely getting that for some of you, this is about a creative pursuit. Or maybe you learning to embody your creativity more, with like maybe showing it off more or being more confident in it. All right, so we are gonna ask more questions. Okay, so we are gonna ask Spirit who you are becoming. So who is pile number 4 becoming? The King of Pentacles already came out. We have the 5 of Cups. Oh my god. Okay, I'm not going to take those, but I'm going to take the other one that fell. Oh, I'll take that one, actually. I'll take the very bottom one because it's the most stubborn. So we have the 5 of Pentacles, and we have the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, I am seeing that a lot of you have been really hard at work on something. This is like something that you're working on and you might not be seeing the like results of it right now. But I am seeing that like you are waiting, like you are okay with waiting on the results on this. I feel like you guys you are moving towards more like financial prosperity. Like I feel like that's a big goal for you, but I feel like you did have to take a loss this year in regards to this, or maybe you currently feel like you are like you've struggled with it. And I think that is a reason why you are working so hard at something, because you know it's going to bring you more prosperity. Yeah, I'm seeing in the Chariot, this is giving like very hard working energy. I think, yeah, 8 of Swords. Okay, I was just moving the cards a lot. Like I kept on messing up the spread, which was a little annoying, but I am kind of getting the vibe. Okay, here's a couple things. Number 1, I'm getting the vibe that if you're working on like a creative project or like something that involves your talents, I'm getting the the sense that like you might have like, it's possible that like you haven't yet found your route to like how you want to bring this talent through. Like I think you know what the talent is, or you know what the dream is, but you could have recently, like within the last 2 months, or even presently, like just recently, like made a lot of pivots. So like maybe like, you know, I'm just gonna find an example of this, but this does not have to apply to all of you. But like let's say you're starting a YouTube channel, right? Maybe like you post like 3 videos and it has like a certain style, and then maybe you post like another video and it has a different style, and then maybe like you post differently. Like you're like it's like you're doing the same thing, but you keep on like trying different ways of doing it. Like that is the vibe I'm getting. I'm also getting that you are like and that other part will only apply to some of you, but this part I get that like your creativities, I don't know why I keep like mumbling, or not mumbling, but like stumbling with my words. There's a lot of chaotic energy with this pile. I definitely was not feeling this with the other piles, but I think that you are maybe somebody who doesn't like to be in the spotlight, or maybe you have an issue around being in the spotlight. If you are not presently aware of this, I would even be willing to bet that like there is shadow work that can be done around this. And I'll give you an example. I recently had to get over a fear of being seen, and I didn't even know, but like I like sort of figured it out in like a meditation, that the fear of being seen was really attached to like a specific experience, and I had to go and like heal that. So like it could be some of that like for some of you. Also, I'm so sorry if like the message is coming through really chaotically, or I'm tripping up a lot. I don't know. Like I just feel like my energy feels like a little all over the place. If that is your energy, you know, take that as extra confirmation this is for you. Also, if you're somebody who apologizes a lot, I'm just seeing like you need to work on your confidence. I'm seeing that like right now you're working really hard at something, but like what you want hasn't come from it, right? Like you're doing the work, but you're not necessarily seeing the results, and you're fine with waiting. But I think that what Spirit is telling me is that a lot of this like holding off, or what is holding you back the most, it's a lot of like your own beliefs. It has nothing really to do, because I feel like you're already doing the work, and I feel like you just need to get over maybe some like limiting beliefs around being seen, being in the spotlight, deserving and receiving attention and praise for what you're doing. Like Spirit wants you to know that you are valuable. You do not have to earn people appreciating your work, because like your work is good enough to be appreciated. I don't know why, but I just felt the need to say that. All right, let us we're gonna pull that card, we're gonna pull this card, and this is gonna tell us more about who you are becoming. Okay, so first up, with the Nine of Swords, so we literally have the Eight of Swords and then the Nine of Swords. So I am seeing that a lot of you do have to get out of your head. The pressure that like what is holding you back is 110%. It's in your head. I'm seeing that you have everything that you need to make this dream come true. I'm seeing that in the Magician. Okay, I'm also seeing that you might have to cut some cords. Yeah, I feel like some of you need to cut the cord with either like negative people who have like maybe a habit of like saying things that don't have the best influence on you, or maybe they make you question your own power, or negative traits like habits that you participate in, maybe even on a daily basis, that make you question yourself. Like comparing yourself to others, I'm seeing could be a big thing for you. Also, like for some of you, it might even be something like, oh, maybe you go on social media and you see people who are either doing something similar to you, or maybe they're not even doing something similar to you, but like maybe it's like somebody you know, and maybe they're like growing, or they're receiving a lot of success or a lot of praise, or they're getting their dream life or something like that. And I feel like this is really holding you back, because I'm seeing that you're working very hard, and I'm seeing that whatever this thing that you need to cut the cord from, I feel like it's making you question your hard work, like making you believe that maybe you need to give up or something, and Spirit does not want you to give up. I think you are 100% on the right path, and you have everything you need to make the dream happen. You just have to get out of your own way. Stop questioning yourself, okay? I am seeing that in the Six of Swords and in the Eight of Cups that you definitely have to leave some stuff behind. Like, you are going into like this new era of your life. This is not just about your creative passions or your creative pursuits. You are going into this new era of your life where I'm seeing spirit is saying you're not going to take everyone with you. You are not going to be able to take the habits that you have now with you. Like, this is a big shift. This is a big transformation. And I see that you're becoming the kind of person who can let these things go. Oh, that's so funny. Like, I was literally, I'm sorry. I just noticed that I was saying, like, oh, you have to cut the cord, and then these two cards come out. But, like, essentially what I'm seeing is that you are becoming the person who is going to let this stuff go, right? You are going to live a healthier lifestyle. You are going to have more confidence. You are going to believe in yourself more, but it's going to take you getting out of your comfort zone and leaving certain things behind. Painful experiences, people who aren't good for you, habits that aren't good for you. And I feel like you are going to be stepping into a little bit more of this independent energy. And I feel like that's going to really help you because I think that you're already doing the work. I think that you just need to it's the mindset that needs to shift next, okay? So can we get some more information, more details on who pile 4 is becoming? Okay, we have the Ace of Cups. Wow, love, justice, okay. And then we have the Page of Cups and one more. Actually, no, I'll take both of these. Okay. So we have, I might be crazy, but I think all of the piles got 9 of Pentacles. So this might be like just maybe people who are drawn to my channel right now. I have been getting this a lot in my readings. Like, there have been a lot of readings about like, receiving wealth and abundance and like having that stuff come through, and I definitely am seeing that for you too, pile number 4. I'm also seeing that, I think that certain things that might have happened to you in the past are going to be rectified in the sense that, like, for example, if you had to go through a period of time where you were putting in like all this work, whatever, not seeing results, you're going to be seeing the results, right, in this new version of you. If you went through a period of time where you were single, where you were unhappy, you weren't sure how to, meet your dream partner, whatever, or maybe you were treated very badly in relationships, you are going to find a partner that, like, fully satisfies you. Like, I am seeing, like, in this, like, next chapter of who you're becoming, there is an emphasis around past injustices being balanced. I'm also seeing that you are moving into like a gentler version of yourself, and I think this is more of like gentle with yourself, because I do think that you're a little too harsh, a little too critical of yourself, pile number 4, and I am seeing that there's a lot of like water energy in these cups, right? So I am seeing that you are going to be more in tune with your emotions. You are going to be achieving a new level of emotional fulfillment and happiness. I feel like who you are becoming, like this next chapter in your life, is one of emotional fulfillment. I also see that you are moving towards being more in tune with your femininity, with your divine feminine energy, and allowing yourself to receive more. I feel like one shadow that you might have to work through, pile number 4, is that maybe you think that you need to do a lot of work in order to be deserving of like a certain like gift, or like maybe of, I don't know, like I feel like you believe that you need to like work yourself to the bone, and I think that you're stepping into the kind of person who knows how to receive, and who is receiving major blessings. You are going to be stepping into the energy of somebody who knows how to enjoy their blessings, enjoy their abundance. Like, I am so sorry if you hear hissing in the background. That is my radiator, and unfortunately I cannot lower that sound, but hopefully it's not bothering you too much. But I am seeing that you're moving into a softer time. a one, like, and you are becoming the kind of person who is able to be more gentle with yourself, and somebody who can rectify a lot of past wrongs. I do want to pull a few more cards, just some extra details. Who is pile number 4 becoming? Okay, we're going to do this, that's, and, oh, that. Okay, and that. Okay, so we have the Ace of Pentacles, right? So I definitely am seeing that you are moving towards financial stability, if that was something that was of a concern for you. This is the Devil, right? So working through some of your limiting beliefs, your shadow aspects, the Hierophant. Some of you are going to be joining a community. Some of you might be going back to school is like something I just thought of. Like I am seeing, like if that was, only take that if it resonates, and you will know if it does. Some of you are moving towards a more balanced time in your life, and I am also seeing that in the Two of Pentacles. And I'm also seeing that you are going to be connecting with your spirituality more. And in the Knight of Pentacles, I am seeing that you are going to be a very hard worker, but like I'm seeing that there's going to be like success. Like you're not going to get in your way anymore. I'm also seeing the Six of Cups, that there's a lot of gratitude around you, a lot of harmony around you. For those of you that this is like, this could be, I feel like there's going to be, and I literally think I put it on top of the Hierophant, so this could be like a community, right? A very, reciprocated love between you and this community. This could also be between you and spirit. But I'm just seeing there's a lot of generosity around you. Like I said, you are moving towards being open to receiving more, but also being open, like you're also, I see, just as much as you're receiving, you are giving. You're very generous in spirit. I am seeing that there is a lot of financial opportunities in this new version of you, okay? Okay, so we're going to be pulling some oracle cards to finish out the reading. We have Emerald, Spring, Unity, Vitality, lush and reminiscent of the green of spring. Emerald is known as the stone of successful love, stimulating loyalty, partnership, and friendship. Emerald opens the heart chakra, healing the auric field with unconditional love, hope, and joy. With exuberance and lust for life, the emerald is a sign of new beginnings and a fresh step in life, radiating health, prosperity, vitality. Grow in the direction of your dreams and nurture yourself along the way. You deserve the riches that life has to offer you. Yeah, I feel like whatever thing you're working on right now is going to be really successful. I think that you just have to believe you're deserving of success. I'm also seeing like there is a sense of like love around you. Like I am seeing that in the next phase of your life, in this person that you are becoming, you are surrounded by a lot of love, right? So this could be even in a community. But I'm just seeing that overall, this is going to be you getting out of your way. I think Spirit wants you to know, like, it's literally, it just says, grow in the direction of your dreams and nurture yourself along the way, right? I feel called to, like, share this, like, message with you, but, it doesn't just matter the work that you put into your dreams. It also matters the mindset that you have around your dreams. Because think of it like this. Every idea that lives in your mind is like a seed. And if you nurture the seed and, fill it, surround it with positive ideas, motivational ideas, like uplifting ideas, you are going to nurture that seed and it's going to blossom into fruits of success. But if you try to, shower the seed with negative thoughts, limiting beliefs, and, all this stuff, it's going to die. It will never sprout. And oh, that is literally so funny. What just fell out? It was tree agate and its stability grounding roots. Like, I feel like, and then there's even that example, I guess, in like spring, right? I don't know. I'm just thinking of greenery. I'm thinking of like grass. I'm thinking of like plants right now. For some of you, it could be really healing for you to like be around like greenery. So like maybe having more plants in your home. I feel like that could be healing for some of you. Or just going to a place where there is a lot of greenery. But I'm seeing that you are like setting the foundation for your success by clearing up the what's going on mentally, right? Like the thoughts and the ideas around your success and around your dreams need to be cleared up. And the fact that you're doing the work already, like moving towards your dreams, shows me that you are more than capable of fixing your mindset around your dreams, because if you didn't believe that you could do it, you wouldn't be working so hard. If you didn't believe that you were capable, you wouldn't be working hard. You would have given up. So I think that Spirit is just saying that you need to nurture the thoughts that surround your dreams, because you're already doing the work and you're already worthy. All right, so tree agate, stability, grounding, root. Tree agate is a stable force that grounds you back to earth, rooting you to the core of your being. A stone in resonance with nature, tree agate asks that you nurture the seeds that you have planted and provide enough sustenance for them to succeed. What? I did not read this card. I was just saying this. That's so crazy to me. Weed out the negativity and the naysayers, including your inner critic, and know that despite it all, you are good enough. Tree agate promotes security in moments of growth, so you feel safe to expand in your journey. Follow your truth and know that you're supported along the way. I can't make this up. You are capable. You just have to be kind. You have to be kind to yourself. You have to know that you are, deserving of blessings and abundance, and you have to be willing to accept it. Like, I'm seeing, like, you're, like, I feel like at this point in time, you are, maybe it's possible, like, and only take it if it resonates, but you might be your own worst enemy. And I think that Spirit is saying, if you just get out of your way, so much abundance is going to fall into your lap almost effortlessly. And especially, okay, I feel the need to share this. If you're doing work already, like if you're already working towards these dreams, if you're already doing the work, you're already putting the stuff out there. You just need to change the mindset. So like I would recommend listening to like money mindset shifting like meditations, like stuff like that. If I find a good one, I'm gonna even link it down below, because I think that like this could actually change your progress like in such a crazy dramatic way, like almost like, like if you just start listening to this meditation. I'm getting the message for some of you. This might not apply to all of you, but if you're like listening to this like meditation like nightly, like you will have exponential results, right? Because you're already putting in the work. You just have to fix the mindset, which is really, really crazy. Also, what I'm seeing for some of you is that some of you might want to keep your work to yourself. I feel like something that might play a role in like maybe like if you do have a negative mindset around what you're doing, or you're like afraid other people will judge you or something of that nature. I need to get this to balance. Or something of that nature, like maybe you're afraid of failing. And so like you don't even want to be seen to begin with, because like if you don't put yourself out there, or if you don't really try, you will never fail. And what I'm seeing is what could be really helpful is if you keep your plans private, keep your work private. Don't talk about your plans with other people. Don't tell people what your dreams are. Don't tell people, even if you have like little milestones of success, you don't need to tell other people about that. That is confirmation from the universe to you that you are on the right path. You don't need to share that with people. Like I am seeing like there is a fear around being seen because you're afraid to fail. Like that's one of the things. So it could be very useful for you to keep like certain information to yourself. That way you don't have that pressure. Okay, this came up in like 3 of the piles. So which is crazy to me, but we have lapis lazuli, royalty, transformation, and immortality. Regal in all forms, lapis lazuli. Oh my god, I'm tripping up on my words. I'm like almost so excited. Lapis lazuli was most prized and sought after in ancient Egypt when it was believed to have powers of immortality and the ability to expand the heart's capacity for love. Lapis lazuli guides the soul and protects its journey from life to death. True wisdom comes from within, and lapis lazuli facilitates that by unearthing your core truths. This stone appears when you are ready for spiritual transformation and takes you to the depths of who you are, unveiling deeper awareness so that you can become the leader of your life. Okay, I'm getting the message in this card so clearly. This is a message from your spirit guides. I think you are ready to get to the roots of these limiting beliefs. I feel like these limiting beliefs they have been held dormant in you for such a long time, for some of you, possibly even since childhood. I think you are ready to do the healing, to do the work that you need to do mentally to like rid yourself of these things. Like I'm just seeing like you're ready now. Like something in your energy has recently shifted, and I think you are ready to go through that transformation. Okay? Also, another message from your spirit guides, you're safe. If you were worried about your safety for some reason, or like safe to be seen, or I don't know why, like you are safe. Like that's just the message. You are protected. Spirit wants you to have a deeper sense of awareness because, like, I've been sort of saying all along in this reading, you might be your greatest enemy. And I think that when you add some self-awareness into the situation, I think you'll be able to notice how you've been blocking your manifestations more. Okay, let's pull some last advice cards. Okay, we have Cat's Eye, agility, intuition, protection. Yeah, spirit, like 100%, your spirit guides are saying that you're safe, you're divinely protected. Evoking the bright eyes of cat. Cat's Eye is used as a talisman to ward off and protect against any evil or unforeseen danger coming your way. It increases agility, allowing you to fly beneath the radar of your enemies and progress ahead of your competitors. Cat's Eye enhances night vision, giving you the ability to see through shadows in higher definition and across heightened levels of intuition by opening your crown chakra. Cat's Eye is regenerative, helping you regain what was once lost. So for some of you, and like really only take this if it resonates, for some of you, it's possible that you might have dealt with somebody in your past, or maybe multiple people in your past who maybe like hated on you, wanted to tear you down, something of that nature. And it's possible that like you don't want to be seen or put yourself out there because like maybe you're afraid that these like people are gonna come back and like they're gonna, I don't know, like something along that line. And I think that what Spirit is saying is that you are safe, you are divinely protected. Even if you have people who are hating on you and who don't like what you're doing, you are safe, you are divinely protected, you are meant to move forward with this thing, and you will find a lot of abundance if you do. So do not care about like the people like around you or something of that nature, like hating on you, or like you are safe. I think Spirit wants you to like meditate, like, use your own judgment, but I think Spirit is advising that you meditate daily, or you have some sort of spiritual practice daily that allows you to connect with your guides, because I feel like they are going to give you like important information around like maybe who you can trust, or this is not to make you mistrustful of others, but like if that was something you were already worried about, like possibly people who don't have your best interests at heart. Also, if this is something about like you competing with other people, because we did have that message about like earlier about like comparing yourself to others, keep your progress private. It will do wonders. Keep your progress private. Pile number 4. I'm seeing that like a big thing for you is like working underneath the radar, or going underneath the radar, certain people. For some of you, this has nothing to do with a competitor or a hater. This might just be like people like in your, not inner circle, but people around you who just don't believe that you have what it takes to do something, or who might like possibly even like they think like lowly of it. Not lowly, like lowly sounds too dramatic for this, but like they might not support what you're doing. They might not be upfront with it to your face, and like spirit is saying like don't share what you're doing with everyone. I'm seeing like it's maybe because it's not yielding results currently, not everyone is on board with it yet. Spirit is saying to keep it private, keep it to yourself. And then one more piece of advice. Okay, I said one, but I'm feeling two. Okay. Alright, so we have Kyanite, truth, communication, clarity. Speak your truth. Kyanite cuts through confusion, fears, and negativity and connects you to your most authentic self, soothing the soul. Kyanite sharpens your leadership skills and enhances communication skills, giving you the boost you need when addressing groups. Kyanite opens pathways and acts as a bridge from person to person or even between dimensions, delivering telepathic messages. Kyanite is especially great for opening your throat chakra, bringing clarity and focus when you need it. Yeah, I feel like this, your success is about doing what feels right to you authentically and not being afraid of what other people think, like what other people think about you. So I feel like that is why Spirit is calling you to be more gentle with yourself and to really make sure that you're nurturing your ideas, because I am seeing that you need to feel safe to speak your truth. You need to feel safe to grow. You need to feel safe to express your creative abilities, whatever that might be. If you're constantly putting yourself down, comparing yourself to others, listening to people who are hating on you or thinking of every reason why not to do something, why would you want to shine? Why would you want to come out of your shell? Why would you want to share your passions with the world, you know? I think that Spirit is saying, this could apply in many different ways. I feel like I've definitely been leaning into like the creative example, but maybe this is just something you're really passionate about. It could even be a business. It could even be like maybe a certain kind of job you want, and maybe like other people around you don't think that you're like capable of getting that kind of job. I'm really trying to like find the different ways that this could apply, but I am really seeing strongly that you have what it takes to make your dreams a reality, and Spirit does not want you to Spirit just wants you to be really kind to yourself, because that is going to change everything. Like how you treat yourself is going to change how well you are able to pull this through, and like Spirit just is, wants you to do yourself a favor and get out of your own way. I'm seeing in Cooperite. I actually have never seen this card before or this stone. I hope I'm saying it right. Cooperite. Generosity, security, flow. Wasn't I not saying something about generosity earlier? I feel like I was. A humanitarian at heart, Cooperite encourages the practice of helping others without expectations. It assists in facing issues with authority figures, especially your father, in order to become the authority figure in your own life. Cooperite helps release any blame and resistance that may be blocking you from taking responsibility for the decisions you make. Activating the survival gene, Cooperite attacks what we need to make it through challenging moments, increasing our life force and overall vitality. Take the driver's seat. You're ready. Yeah, Spirit is just saying like you are ready to you are ready to get this done. You are ready to get the job done. You are ready to heal. You are ready to receive what you are meant to receive from this thing you're working on, pile number 4. I feel like for some of you, you could have an authority figure in your life that is very like limiting, or they're very maybe they don't support you in what you're doing, or maybe they make you feel unsupported, or they make you feel unheard, and you feel like you need to hide yourself because maybe they It's possible, like, they could have even, like, every time you, like, spoke your truth, said what you needed to say, or expressed yourself, like, you were punished in some sort of way. And I think that, like, Spirit is just saying that you are safe to grow, you are safe to expand. Don't share with other people what you're doing if that's something that blocks you, but you are safe to be seen. You are safe to speak your truth. For some of you, this is literally about a father figure in your life that possibly has prevented you from expressing yourself in some sort of way. Wow, it's really heavy energy. I'm sending you so much love. Pile number 4. Oh my god. Wow. Okay. I'm also seeing that, like, Spirit wants you to be, I feel like there is, I feel like, and some of you might not like this, but I feel like some of you, like I've been saying this whole reading, is that you could be possibly standing in your own way with this growth, with this thing that you're trying to work on. And what I am seeing very clearly is that Spirit is asking that you take responsibility, like accountability, for this negative trait. Like, not like in a way where it's like, oh, you need to take the blame and it's all your fault. No, not at all like that. I think what Spirit is asking is that you take the power back. I feel like you give your power to a lot of the haters, the naysayers. And I feel like Spirit wants you to take that power back, because I feel like it's time for you to shine. It is time for you to win. It is time for you to receive the blessings that are meant for you, because you've been putting in the work. You are more deserving. You are more deserving than you could possibly know right now. It's really insane to me. It's weird. I'm like, not that I'm getting mad, but like I'm almost not getting mad, not at all, but like I'm getting like almost like riled up, like I almost want to, like, if this is like you being your own inner critic, I almost want to be like, yo, leave him alone. like I'm just feeling like very like you deserve so much more than you could possibly know. Like, Spirit wants you to not feel guilty, not feel ashamed for receiving blessings, because you deserve every, like, ounce of it. You deserve every part of it. Oh my god. I'm sending you so much love, pile number 4. I hope you liked the reading. If you did, make sure to leave a little fire emoji down below. And also, I do want to quickly mention that I do have a main channel here on YouTube. So if you want to check that out, want to hang out a little bit more, I would love to see you guys over there. If you liked the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more readings in the future. I hope you're having a wonderful day, a wonderful night whenever you're seeing this, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!